Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the weekend of St. Patrick's Day. Glad you're here. I hope you're ready. Let's start it off with some XFL EXP action. It's going to be a little bit of an interesting episode here. I'm going to combine the two games, which was the bye and the extra life, I guess you would say. And I'm going to combine that with the two other teams that have made their way. So basically, it's going to set up our matchups for next week, but it's also going to be this week's matchups as well. Next week's matchup may drop sooner too. I apologize. It was a crazy bit of a week, but glad we're all together. And let's start this right now. So I will introduce this so you kind of see what's going on. If you are just joining, Chicago and San Francisco, they're going to be playing the bye. Chicago won last time, but I felt like it was only fair if I actually showed you what happened. San Francisco had a chance, but unfortunately, they could not keep up with Las Vegas. So let's see what happens here. All right, so San Francisco had just scored to end the third quarter. Avery with a great return. Gets all the way to, we'll say about the 40-yard line. Chicago Enforcers are a great team. Love the purple and black. As a Ravens fan, I absolutely love that color combo. Looking deep there, up 7, looking to extend that lead. Lord, he's got his guy. Nice 40-yard touchdown pass to Lord. It's now going to be 34-21. Now, as in past episodes, the XFL has always been no kicking for the extra point. Well, in this video game, unfortunately, that's how it is. $35-21. See if San Francisco has an answer. Not too bad. It gets it to about the 40. So San Francisco against Las Vegas, they had a little bit of a hard time with the bootleg and everything. And that was actually before, they lost this game. So that's what made them into the other round. Winner got the bye. The other team had to play. Just gotta be transparent. You know what I mean? Can't say this is a very popular subject. Who should the UFL add for a team? I figured this is the best way. A tournament of all former XFL teams. And it's based off of making sure there's a city. So Orlando's represented a couple times. Tampa's represented. You're not going to see Binghamton. You're not going to see Memphis. They currently have a team. So this is strictly cities that don't have current teams. Chicago's up for grabs. San Francisco, Seattle, New York, Vegas, Orlando, Tampa. I think there's one other team I might be forgetting, but those are the remaining cities. And this is, like I said, this is a way for we could actually have something concrete. We can't say, oh, this is who everyone thinks. Concrete, we have a winner here. Speaking of winners, right over the middle, first down. Now, Chicago, all they really have to do is just kill the ball. I mean, run the clock out. You're up 14. Austin 3:16 left. It's funny, Austin, I don't remember seeing him for the XFL back in 2001. I mean, you definitely had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Avery's just a beast. I don't remember much from 01. I was a little bit of a youngin' at that time, but definitely, it's always good to rewatch some of these games, especially the 2020s. I think that's where we all sparked all of our interests in our hearts. So going for a little bit of a flea flicker there. He got lured once, but not again. The computer always plays differently. Like I said, 3:16. So basically, they took less than a minute off the clock. They didn't run it. And I could see if you make the field goal. You don't even make the field goal. I mean, you literally just killed a minute off the clock. I guess that's good. But you got nothing to show for it. 2:16 now. San Francisco had a pretty interesting setup, too. They had the ball field where the Giants play. That was definitely interesting. I remember that. Chicago was great. They played at Soldier Field. So many different options now compared to when 01 started. Think about too in 01. Look at all the big stadiums they had. They had Soldier Field. They had MetLife Stadium, which was Giants Stadium. You know, they had where Vegas played, University of Las Vegas played. They also had what's now Camping World Stadium. They had some big stadiums, you know. I do like the idea of going with something smaller. You can pack it in. It looks better on TV. Also, it's a little bit more noise, you know. I wasn't a fan of pandemic football or pandemic sports where no one's in the crowd using fake fans and stuff like that. You need it real. So 1st and 10, Chicago has the ball back. Like I said, minute 16. Best bet is just to run it. Tonight, drinking Liquid Death. I don't know if anyone's ever had this before or a fan of it, but it's a great flavor. Now look at that. Avery with the touchdown. Pretty much seals the deal here. 1, barring an extra point, the 21-point game. AFN is in the end zone. I am a part of the Alternative Football Network. Catch us everywhere. YouTube. We have a Facebook group. X, whatever you're comfortable with. Personally, I'm a little bit more of X, starting to get more on the groups going, but it's fun. And look at that. This is a free play, folks. So 40, 30, 25. Still no returns, man. I'm waiting for the day an extra kickoff return goes. We deserve it. I don't know if anyone actually saw, but I actually did post on X and on YouTube the past. I like to do different things coming up with the UFL kickoff, so 2 weeks away. And we did have a kickoff return today, so that was a lot of fun. That was the Michigan Panthers against the Memphis Showboats. 9 seconds left. A little too little too late, but they get the score counts. So I believe they were outscored. 14-7 that quarter? I don't know. I have to double check the scoreboard once it pops up. I love that scoreboard with all the graphics. You have FS1, Fox. You have ESPN, ABC, all the brands. My tags as well. Yeah, 14-7. So Chicago, I mean, laid into that pass. No picks. That's how you win a game, folks. No turnovers is quite helpful. Quite helpful. Next, what we're going to do is, so what I did was I took the teams who didn't make it, went through points wise and everything, and whoever had the lowest, I guess you would say, difference between losing, playing in. So we have New York against Seattle, and the interesting part is the winner plays Chicago here. In the other side of the bracket, it's the Hitmen against Seattle Sea Dragons. So that will be fun. That will happen next show along with this matchup. Perez trying to get at least one team in. Perez did come out with a book, folks. That is coming out within the next couple days. So that should be a good read. Believe it comes out right when the season starts for the UFL. I'm recording this the 14th. We're 2 weeks away. I'm ready to go. Ooh. So this is just the fourth quarter. Only 2 touchdowns. It was a little bit of a slow start. So I figured since we still had 2 games, let me just give you kind of the spark notes. What's great about the final 8, it's going to be teams that we have never played before. Just kind of awesome. If you think about, granted, the XFL didn't have a huge history, but they still have some history. Deep punt to Pearson. Perez using those feet. Ooh, big sack there. 3rd and 17. I don't know why they're calling a timeout, but I'm not their coach. And all these games are player versus, are computer against computer. As you see, no hands. I'm not controlling it. This is all not up to me. I'll line up the teams, but that's about it. Huge pickup. Now let's see how the computer works here. The computer likes to try going for the field goal, not realizing that kickoffs are no time. So we have about a minute and change now left. Third and 11. 46. He's got the first. 22 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, the computer is always going to think field goal is the way to win it. So they go, and it's good. So the New York Guardians have 3 points, 12 seconds left, but this is a free play. Anything goes. $12 seconds remaining. Silver's back to pass. Incomplete. And that is it. Guardians advance by the skin of their teeth, 13-10. They will play Chicago. So Chicago, New York, 2 different generations too, so it would be kind of cool. 0-1 against that. And Perez had no picks, but 33% of your passes, you can't do that. So now it brings us to the fun part. So we're going to do com versus com, and this is now, I guess you would say, the beginning of what we're going to call the Elite 8. It's March Madness time, so why not start off of that? This is huge. The Las Vegas Outlaws against the Los Angeles Wildcats. Wildcats shocked me. I don't know if it shocked anyone else. They knocked off the Extreme last time, and the Outlaws just had a great game against the Demons. Be interesting to see a UFL team in both these cities. If you run it where Los Angeles, now granted they do want to expand, I believe for next season, it's going to be a little tough for the Olympics. I don't see Los Angeles as a definite, but good possibility here. For Vegas, I feel like Vegas wants a redo. At least for the owners. The owners were the ones who wanted Vegas. Didn't work out too well with that stadium, Cashman Field. But you never know. If you actually look at Google Earth, you actually can see it still exists. The Vipers setup. The terrible Vipers field is still accessible off of Google Earth for Cashman Field. So if you ever want to just burn your eyes, definitely recommend you check that out. Clement. Ooh. I mean, that was just right to that Wildcats defender. That wasn't even close. Sorry, halfway through the first quarter. Crazy to think about, too, the color combo. You have the Wildcats, orange, black, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, black and gold. Even if you threw the Vipers in black, I don't like a lot of dark colors with the UFL. You know, I feel like Michigan and Birmingham are basically the same exact color scheme. I don't know on that one. Wow. Beautiful pick. Can we get some He Hate Me, please? Wow. 30. 20. Nice run. It's the first big play of the game for both teams. So Clement back to pass. He pitches it. We're going to do a little Murphy's Law, a little reversal here. Gets 1 yard. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Yep, got a couple guys open. Goes middle of the field. Probably would be the maybe last play of the quarter. Hopefully this is the last play of the scoring drive. 4 seconds left in the first quarter. We have a touchdown. Guilford. If you ever look at the stats too, Guilford was interesting. He kind of was the lead back, but He Hate Me got all the attention based off of that name and everything. I mean, you can't say Vince McMahon's XFL in 2021 without thinking He Hate Me. And look at this, a free kick. They're pretty much now almost at midfield. Looking to start the half or the next quarter. Whoa. Look at that. One play. Let's take a look at these stats real quick. Not great for Clement. He Hate Me definitely helped them with those big runs. Wildcats can't get their rushing game started either there. Oh, he's dodging. He is dodging them. So you have the 2020 against the 01. Now, if you think about it, too, for 2023, XFL, teams that didn't make it, Orlando Guardians, Vegas Vipers, Everyone pretty much got back in Seattle. So we're tied. Well, I'm not going to say we're tied up now, but pretty much of a straight shot here for extra point. Novak with a huge kick. I always thought with the way UFL is going, thought we had our kickoff there. If they're trying to get someone on the West Coast, Seattle would be good. San Diego just opened up a brand new stadium too. And He Hate Me is running like everyone's trying to, rob him, take his money. From about the 13. Who was he throwing to? Right over the middle. Right over the middle. Guy wide open. Well, at least he got his guy this time. 13-7. Now, Las Vegas had a shootout last time. Ooh. We're going to get it one of these days. So we go with the sneak, down 7, 2:25 left, second quarter. I think it's got the running back open. Very interesting. 3rd and 12. This is a make or break. And the sack came, so they're giving the ball up. Let's see if there's any logic with the computer here. There isn't. So this game is similar to the UFL rules where you basically get a 35-yard line if there's a touchback. Now, as a player, you would understand that right away if you had that problem. Try keeping it in bounds and everything. The computer, it still goes off of the logic of the original game. Oh, Murphy's Law. That play is not doing well for them. 1 yard last time, and this time they lose some yardage. Clement with the bootleg. They use that a lot to beat San Francisco, and they use it here. Beautiful touchdown pass. Wow, 27. Now, Wildcats, 29 seconds, get a good return. Set yourself up for a quick touchdown. It's got to be quick straights, though. I don't feel like running the ball is a good case right there. Call the timeout. You had 3 timeouts? 3 timeouts. I don't get it. Oh. Misses the field goal. Vegas has a shot, 2 seconds left. 60 yards from end zone. Nope, make it 70. A sack. We are at the half. 21-7. Johnson's trying to do it with his legs because he can't do it with his arm. 40%. Wow. Johnson has 15 more passing yards than rushing yards. Not looking good for him. Down 14. Giving up the ball. Oh, he's got some daylight. Stopped, I would say, exactly at the 50. And that's where they're spotting it as well. 50 yards to go. Ooh. Fortunately, the quarterback threw it 55 yards. So, Clement back one more time. Ooh, he's off. Yeah. Rod, he hate me. From Ryan Clement. The Ryan to Ron combo strikes again. It's now 28-7. 21 points. They're down by 21 points. Now it's a free play here. So they have what? Let's say basically 4 minutes. 9 minutes left, and they're down by 21 and a sack. It is not looking good for the Wildcats. He's got his guy. Okay. They have a shot. 3:20 remaining in the third quarter now. With the fake, he's got some room. Gets 5 yards, so the clock is definitely not on their side with the way they're down right now. And they decided to run the same play. But he kicks through him. You know, I'll be honest, I didn't think that would work. Second and 1. It's not the time to be fancy. It's time to score. Going. Now they ran it too many times. Huge 3rd and 7. Big sack. It's 4th and 14. Going with the field goal here. And they miss. 21 points. And they burn time. They got the ball about 4-minute mark. They burned themselves. Clement back to pass. Hands it to Guilford, who runs into his own man. Covers a little. 3rd and 7. Huge. 3rd down. They bring the blitz. But a pick off. Wow. That's huge for them. 15 seconds remaining. They missed the field goal. Can they at least get more points? No. Wow. 8 seconds left. Back to pass, and he takes the sack. And they need 21 points now to recover. It's not looking good for him. I mean, they're rushing the ball, but I mean, they're winning the first downs at least, but first downs doesn't help you win the game. Touchdowns do. So, ball at the midfield, 5 minutes remaining. 4th and 28. This isn't looking good. He's got some guys open. Oh my. He's got the first. Gets the first down on a 4th and 28 play. Well, that's huge. From the 26-yard line, and he's just saying, you know what? I'm taking the ball. We're down by 21. I got to get us some points. Oh, he's going. He's got a hole. Oof. Okay. Down 21. He's in. Rose with the touchdown. It's 28-13. Extra point makes it a 2-point game. Now this game has onside kicks. Doesn't have what the UFL uses with 4th and 13. I don't know if there's a way to put it in this game. I would love to if possible, but free kick, to me, Las Vegas just has to kill the clock. If they get fancy, that's what's going to hurt them. All right. Lost 4 yards there. This play has not worked for them a few times today. Finally, some positive yardage. They need 5. And they're going to throw instead of running out the clock. And Murphy has it down to the 8. Wildcats are going to call their first of 3 timeouts. Hoping to get the ball back one more time. Incomplete. I thought Wildcats were bringing the blitz. Well, they did get some pressure on the QB. 3rd and 9. Los Angeles is trying to hold off. 4th and 7. Minute 17 yet, though. This is going to be tough for them to do. And it's in. 30-14. Minute 14 left. Down by 17. Let's see. Couple guys open. Oof. Couldn't get out of bounds. They're going to burn their last time out. So, unless something massive happens, it looks like advancing to the Final Four will be the Outlaws. Yeah, just 28 seconds left. Great game by them. Their defense really showed up. 1 second remaining. That's it. Final and advancing 31-14 are the Outlaws. Not the best game for Clement. Not the best game for He Hate Me. But they got the job done. They eliminated the Wildcats. So, Outlaws advance. And they will play the winner of this next matchup, which is the Tampa Bay Vipers against the Orlando Rage. Game in beautiful, beautiful Florida. I don't know who would actually be a good home team here. I'm going to say it's probably going to be Orlando. Yeah, because it's tough for Orlando to wear all white in this game, and it's tough for the Vipers to wear all green, so this makes sense. Now, this game is very interesting based off of this. So, in 2020, you had the Tampa Vipers, who had a kind of a green color scheme. And they would end up going to Orlando and becoming... Oof, I thought we had it there. Become the Guardians, which had the greenish color scheme. Back to pass, plenty of time. 1 play, 1 touchdown in. I will always remember that clip of the Rage quarterback after he got a concussion, like back and ready to play. Just funny to see. Is this the XFL? Yes, let's play some football. Decent return. I always liked how that rage was with the head. Oh, excuse me. Oh, interception. So, only one play got him one touchdown. Will this be play number 2 and touchdown number 2? And no. I don't know why teams do the end around. Never was a fan of it in this game. I've always been a deep throw. Wow. Not too shabby. So 2nd and 12. Take a look at that logo midfield. XFL. It is the X from 2020. I'm sorry, 2023. It is the F from 2020, and it's the L from 01. Fun fact there. Fun fact, that's touchdown number 2. And we might have another runaway game. Outlaws ran away last game. It's looking like Orlando's doing it here. Both 2020, no, 2001 teams. Interesting enough, both playing teams from 2020. Matchups you only could play on this video game. This is playing on a original version I've made, Tecmo Super XFL. In the past I've done Goat Bowl, which is to determine who was the greatest champion of all time for XFL teams. That included everyone. That was a lot of fun. Feel free to watch some past episodes. Patrick trying to get it done on his legs, but 3rd and 6. With the reversal, for once it worked for a team. But 20 seconds left. Yeah, score quick. At this point, just get the first down. Ooh, Dodgers won. They got the first down. They're down by 14 to start second quarter. 15 passing yards. That's it. Absolutely crazy. $60. I mean, Rage up 14, controlling every yard in passing and rushing. So, and what are you doing there? Should be easy, you know. You throw the white jersey, don't throw the red. All right, Patrick's in. We might have a ball game here. So, it is now 14 to 6. And here we go. A reverse. A reverse that works. He's got nobody. Whew. Second touchdown of the game. Now it's going to be Puts them still up 2 touchdowns. Our last game, the Outlaws, once they were ahead, the Wildcats could not come back. Will the Vipers be joining the Wildcats at home, or will they advance? $30, $20, $15, and it was a free play. They lost no time. They now lose time. Lose 3 yards right there. Patrick already has 1 touchdown. Can he makes it 2? Great answer. Now I think we have a game here. You know, the Rage just knocked it down their throats, and they just come right back. 21. Not a deep kick. Burks has some speed. Burks, 20, 10. This is the best part of this game. Each team has their fastest player to receive the ball. No time. It's pretty much a free play. Who slides in for that touchdown? 27-14. .240 left for the second quarter. Been a crazy one. And a pick by the Rage. Touchdown here. We'll put them up by 21 going into halftime. The bootleg, computer's favorite play, results in a touchdown. Wow. Burks again? Guy's got 3 touchdowns already. Holy cow. That's insane. You know, I'm going to pull up what the scores were for last time so we can kind of see where we're looking at. Good return by Williams. They got to go right back. Throw it deep. Oop. Dodges 1. That's a huge return for them. Call the timeout. A minute left. Yeah, the Rage won 42-24 last time. And the Vipers won 28-10. So going off that logic, it could be a 42-28 game. Cornelius dodging people, and he is in. Touchdown. Beautiful run. And now makes it a 35-20 game. An extra point makes it only a 2-score game now. Now, free play for Orlando. 16 seconds. They get us to the 40. Let's see. It's going to be 1 play and a field goal. Let's see. Nope. They bring the blitz. Oh, it's intercepted. So nothing really. Wow, look at that. 42 points combined in a quarter. Have you ever seen anything that crazy? 42 points. And now you're starting to see Tampa's going to rush it. The Rage are going to throw it. And whoever makes the last mistake is going to win. Vipers now have a shot. 5-21. But they went blow for blow in that second quarter. Cornelius again. Whoop! You missed me. Cornelius is saying basically, I'm going to do a Lamar Jackson, and I'm just going to rush the ball. Down by 14, 4:20 left. This is a huge third down. Third down and 17. Need to get to at least the 24-yard line. And instead, he goes all the way to the goal line. Beautiful throw. And now, the Vipers are down by 8. And the extra kick is up. 35-28. All right, Burks. They're starting to understand what he's doing. And they certainly found out what they're doing on defense. Wow. There you go. First down. You throw out the first quarter. This is a tie ball game, but unfortunately, the first quarter counts. Back to pass. He's got Burks. Wow, he overthrows him. That would have been, I think Burks has 3 touchdowns already. Using his legs. Ooh, almost intercepted. Honestly, to me, I thought he was a little past the line of scrimmage there. Now, no penalties in Tecmo, which is interesting. They're going to kick the field goal. About 50-yard field goal. No good. No good. Cornelius hands it off to Patrick. He's already got 2 touchdowns. He's got a first down right there. That's all you need right now. You got to slowly chip away. 50 yards from tying it. Make it now 60 yards. 2nd and 20. Under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. He's going to air it out. He's got his guy. 20, 15, 10, 5. Stopped right there. And the Vipers are 5 yards away from tying it. Cornelius using his legs, and he is in again. His second touchdown. And now, folks, depending on the extra point, we could have a tie game. Wow. Extra point is up, and it's good, and we are tied 35 all. Vipers have outscored the Rage 14 and have come all the way back to tie it. 35 all. 41 seconds left in the third. He's trying to now pull a card out of Cornelius' book. Gets the first down. Oh, he's back to pass. Maybe Burke? No. So, basically, first and third cancel each other out. It is 35 all. Look at that. Orlando's passing yards, rushing yards match the passing yards of Tampa Bay. Huge game. Cornelius 100 yards rushing and 108 yards passing. Take a sip of your drink. Let's go. It is fourth quarter time. 3rd and 2. This is huge. And Orlando tries to do a little reverse with Burks. Gets stopped. Now has to settle for the field goal. They missed their last kick. But now it's through 38-35. Rage's lead of 14 points is now only 3. And Williams, who just scored that last touchdown, who had a huge game to set up that last touchdown. Patrick going. 4 minutes left. Vipers trail by 3. Going reverse. Oh, he got lucky. Dodged a defender. And now, 3:24 left. Cornelius back to pass, plenty of time. He's got his guy wide open, diving touchdown. Williams scores. It's 41-38. Tampa Bay has taken the lead. The kick is up and good, and just like that, a 42-38 lead for the Tampa Bay Vipers. Free play for the Rage. He had 2 men to beat, but one of them stops them, and they have 50 yards to go. Back to pass. He has his man, but stopped short. 2nd and 1 from the 40-yard line. 2:36 remaining. They decide to rush it. Just gets enough. 2:26. They need 4 points. It's not a field goal territory now. Burks with the reverse. Burks with the hole. 30-25. 2 minutes to play. And it's 42-38 Vipers. Under center, they hand it to Clark. And they've used their last timeout. So 1:45 left. They need 4 points. And no more timeouts. And they go with the reverse. And Tampa sniffs that out. Huge sack. 3rd and 15. They cannot stop the clock. They need to get to the 15 for the first down. They run the same play again. And Tampa stops them. 4th and 24. Folks, this is the game right here. No way. 3 sacks in a row for Tampa. And Tampa is up 42-38. Orlando cannot stop the clock. Wow. And they're just going to rush it. Patrick, though, with the hole, and he's down to the 26 seconds left. There's no need to kneel downs in Tecmo, so you just have to run out the clock yourself. And he misses. Whoa! And he is in his 3rd rushing touchdown to put the icing on the cake here. Cornelius makes it 48-38, extra point. We'll make an 11-point game, and the clock's at 0, folks. That's it. Kicks up, it's good, and Tampa Bay has come back from being down. They outscored Orlando 28-3 in the second half. Absolutely incredible game. Wow. I'm excited. That definitely woke me up this evening. So Tampa Bay advances, and they will play the Las Vegas Outlaws next week. I'll say next show. Might be tomorrow, might be next week, you never know. But wow, what a show. Folks, thanks for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate you coming out. Wow. Go get a drink, go relax. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by. And get ready. You saw 2 games and, 2 fourth quarters. So now what's left? You have Chicago Enforcers against the New York Guardians. You have the Seattle Sea Dragons going up against the New York Hitmen. And then the winner of those matchups will play the winner of the Vipers Outlaws. And we have a few episodes left. And then we will know who is the XFL EXP champion and who should be the expansion team in the XFL in the 2026 season. Thanks, folks. Have a good night. That was